Hello witches, it's Strega. I have been a busy little witchy today. I have been playing with the ferret and revamping my house because now that we have this little critter running around, I have to make sure everything's safe and things are not dangerous on the floor and all that. Right here you can see I made my whole kitchen area into something so he won't be bored. He has a bucket of rice with a little hideaway, then another little maze thing, another hideaway, and in addition to doing all that stuff, I've been harvesting some of my plants, and I've also been getting out, as you can see, the cornucopia, some of my fall stuff. You know how we all get when it's close to that time of the year. I have some other stuff hanging and drying. No, it's not completely dark, but it's not directly in the sunlight. I have some other stuff in the basement drying as well. And then once it's dried, I have been putting it into my jars and organizing. You can see some roses up there, mugwort. This is my own oregano that I grew this year. I just did the mint today. I did the pineapple sage. A little bit I added to that today because I couldn't harvest all at once. And I do it in basically in like 3 bulk bunches, I guess. And then I add it into the jars and all that. What's this one? Oh, this is parsley. So I've been doing all that kind of stuff and organizing because I hate plastic. I don't like the plastic jars that you get at the store, like this awful one. My husband added some coarse salt to it, but I'm going to switch it over into one of these kind of jars. Because I don't know, it's like a pet peeve. I don't know if it's just being a witch or whatever. I like it better in the glass mason jars or in cool little witchy jars like that. So I save like certain things that I buy, like maraschino cherries. I save the glass jars and then I wash them, boil them, and I reuse them. Up there I have a really cool round one. Sometimes I just buy stuff for the purpose of the jar. I have my little witch lady up there. And I found, oh my goodness, I found such a find when we went to my old house to get some stuff. The house was going to be auctioned off yesterday, but thankfully the company accepted the bid that was put on the house, so hopefully the foreclosure will forgive the rest of the loan, and that will be that. These are some of the tomatoes that I've picked so far. They didn't grow very big. They're nice and bright red. You can see compared to the store ones, they're a little bit like more neon color. I'm not sure if I didn't plant them deep enough, if that's why they didn't get really big, but they were Italian tomatoes, sweet tomatoes, and I don't know what the ones that Joy planted at school were. I brought this old antique broom from my old house, and some of the other things I haven't brought in yet because we have a huge trailer in the yard filled with more stuff that needs to be unloaded. So as that stuff comes, I will show you that. I've been collecting feathers. I think a bird got killed in front of our house and there were feathers everywhere. So I cleansed them and I used them, thanked the bird for its life and donation of feathers, and I made some ferret stuff, ferret toys. And I'm starting to put up some of my scarecrows. I did my my front of my house wreath, but I don't feel like going down there yet. Yeah, there's the ferret. He's starting to get the run of the house because he's learned to use his litter box. I'm sure there still will be maybe some accidents, but it's really easy to tell with ferrets when they are going to go to the bathroom. I've made 3 types of litter boxes, so if any of you guys have ferrets, I saw this on YouTube. Joy, can you turn the hall light on? Right behind you. Go ahead, turn the
Stop it!
He tickles a lot. Okay. I made this where I can add the cover to it if I want it to be more private or not to smell. And then I cut a hole in the bottom so he can get in. And I'm using wood pellet chips instead of regular litter. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe you can see it in the one in here. I have wood chips in here. I mixed it with a little cat litter because when he first started, he didn't seem to... they used paper-based instead of wood-based pellets in the store. So I started mixing it with a little bit of newspaper, wood chip pellets, and cat litter. But I'm eventually going to get rid of the cat litter totally and just use the wood. That's supposed to be healthier because the cat type with the dust can interfere with their breathing, I guess. Pumpkin, I got a pumpkin up. That guy I leave up all year. Here's the ferret cage. Sorry for the mess. I'm cleaning because I totally messed the entire room up today, reorganizing stuff. Because I moved a huge bin that was over here. This whole side of the room was taken over by my clothes because now we live in a small apartment. So I put the ferret area here with the cage, and I keep his kennel there for now. And then I just have one little tiny bit of clothes that I don't know what I'm going to do with. And I'll skip over the messy bed. And then this side of the room had 3 huge chairs over here. And I moved all of the chairs. There was a rocking chair, a dining room chair, and this chair here. And I moved the other 2 downstairs. And I also moved an office chair out of the other room. And so now it's less cluttered because this whole area was just so much clutter. And now I have that little toy there. And he loves these tubes from the not washing machine, from the dryer. I'd like to find some clear ones, but so far this is the one that I have. I was able to keep my bookshelves where they were. And now all my clothes and shoes are in the closet. They were just kind of in the room in bins. And all my pocketbooks are in that corner in a bin. So that's what I've been doing all day long. Reorganizing the entire apartment. I had to move all my husband's shoes out of the room, some of his clothes out of the room, and yeah. So I have been a very busy girl today. There he goes. And I still have a lot of stuff to carry out of here and down into the basement. But I will keep making videos as I make changes and as I start decorating for fall. I'm so excited. This is awesome. It's almost wonderful, awesome Halloween time. Can I see out my window? They're repaving our street. So my kids are making a lot of noise and I will go for now. So blessed be. Bye.